Hey, the real estate market is very tough right now. We know that, especially for first-time home buyers. Plan of action is waiting for rates to come down, and then there's others that believe that the housing market will eventually crash. Let me give you, my take on those two topics. They're never going to happen at the same time. And for example, if interest rates start to come down, we're going to have more buyers in the market. The inventory is very low. We'll end up with multiple offers on the same properties, which will then drive up prices. So let's talk interest rates for a moment. Pandemic gave us incredibly low rates, right, in the 2s and 3s. We're likely not going to see those rates again, okay? And historically speaking, the rates right now really aren't that bad, right? It's just the perception that we had anticipated lower rates by now. We patiently waited throughout 24 for the rates to come down, and finally in September we had the first Fed rate cut. Unfortunately, about a week after that, all of the government reports, the labor and inflation and jobs reports all came out very strong and washed away any progress we made with the rates. Then we're in the presidential election cycle, and the market is volatile because they don't know which administration to plan for. So now that's been settled. The new president is obviously going to try to lower rates and make housing more affordable. On the other hand, there's all the tariff talks right now, so we have to kind of see how that plays out. So for right now, the rates are what they are, okay? And if you can comfortably afford a payment on a house that you really like, you should go for it. It's the one thing that you can control, right? You can control what you spend on the house as far as a purchase price. If you wait and you delay, you're likely going to pay more for the house, okay? You've heard the term by now, I'm sure, marry the house, date the rate. That means, that if you secure your house that you really like, you can always refinance down the road and make the payment more affordable for you. So as far as a housing market crash, I'm just not of the opinion we're going to see a crash. A correction maybe, but I don't really foresee a crash. Reason being, in 2008, when the housing market did crash, that was the result of, risky loan products that people were using in 04 and 05 and 06 to buy their homes, right? People were using first and second mortgages with variable rates that came due, and they couldn't afford those payments anymore. So everyone tried to sell, and a lot of people went into foreclosure, lots of inventory and no buyers, which then drops the home values, and that meant that no one could refinance out of those loan products, and most people, they did lose their homes in foreclosure, or they had to sell at a discount. So that we're in a completely different environment right now. Most homeowners right now have equity in their house, and they are in, very secure, stable loan products. So, I just don't see a housing market crash. Okay, that's just my opinion. But anyway, so I just wanted to address those two topics, and feel free to reach out with any questions. And I hope this added some value. Bye.